Welcome to another episode of the State of the Bulldogs. Sam, Mike, Jeb, and Grant. Boys, Masters weekend. Sunday didn't quite deliver the drama we thought it might. Rory back-to-back. Before we get into it, though, apologies to Robert McIntyre, Minwoo Lee, who might have given a little love to going into the tournament. Didn't play so hot right off the bat, actually. So, hope I didn't curse him. But Rory McIlroy with the back-to-back, pretty fun narrative there. He's only the fourth back-to-back champion of the Masters, which I guess is not too surprising, but super impressive. What y'all think about the tournament this weekend?
Yeah, speak for yourself. I shouted out Cam Young a chance to win, and he just couldn't make any putts on the second nine there. But
you got the good luck, Grant. You got the good luck. Well, I'll start shouting out Furman players as a hex. But
yeah, shaped up to be an epic Saturday or Sunday finish, but ended up being kind of boring.
So close.
I don't know. For some reason, back-to-back champion feels anticlimactic, but to put him on a list with Faldo, Jack, and Tiger, that's pretty insane.
Yes.
So clearly not an easy feat.
No, and it was one of the, like, in my opinion, one of those things where if we weren't going to have a Cam Young type champion or a Jason Day type champion, we were going to get some rando who, came into the field, shocked the world. Basically, it's like, okay, whatever. I would like to have either Scheffler have won or Rory go back to back because it is cool, and and he has been playing so well, and he played so well this weekend. It wasn't all bad. But my goodness, if Scotty had just made the putt on 17, it would have been drama. And who knows? Who knows? If he might have just won outright because McIlroy in the sand, knowing that he would have had to go up and down to win, up and down two putt to tie. Who knows what happens there?
Yeah, that's happened before where Rory had a chance to win I want to say it was the U.S. Open maybe last year, one of the majors last year, and obviously missed the 4-footer that Bryson goes on to win in that playoffs. I mean, it had happened before, but you just couldn't get there, either Cam or Scotty, to find a way to get
No,
even Rose
and Justin Rose could not make a putt to save his life. Neither did Young in the back nine, but man, coulda, shoulda, woulda for those guys. I know that is going to haunt them. Because there were so many opportunities.
I mean, poor Justin Rose. He just needs to retire at this point, or not come back to Augusta. I don't know how he could come back and do this year after year.
You could see the frustration and disappointment when he finished.
Yeah.
He was so close again. Sometimes it's just not in the cards, Like, we're never going to put on the green jacket. Neither is Justin.
At least he's making a couple $1 million, not putting the jacket on.
Exactly, yeah. It'd be at the $1 million he made this week along with Hindley and Cam and Tyrrell. Yeah, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, definitely not. More worried about Haotong Lee and how he's doing. His potential pay, if he had finished where he should have, which was in the top 12, he would have made over $400,000. Instead, Grant, what's he bringing home? What's he bringing home?
Well, an 80 on the final day when you're in the woods, basically, that will give you a T38. So he made 101,000 instead of the 100.
101,000.
Instead that.
And about 70 of that has to go to the chairman. So he's probably only bringing home 30. But anyway,
so his poor
Masters
caddy went from a $100,000 payday to a $4,000 payday.
Dude, yes. The master or the caddy had to have been so pissed. So pissed.
He's looking up there at Jake Knapp in 11th. They made $560K. He's like, man, dude, that could have been us if you didn't make it 10 on the second nine.
Who is Jake Knapp, by the way? Like, he looks pretty cool, but I don't watch that much golf. But
yeah, he had some health stuff recently, or not recently, but younger in his career, which kind of pushed it back a little bit. He's kind of finding his groove just now. So it's good to see him kind of battle through that and find his way out there. He's 31 years old, ranked 40th in the world right now. So see.
Because he looked pretty good. I mean, I was surprised, especially what was it on Thursday or Friday, where he put in a real nice score. Anyway,
yeah, that was
best
finish in a major was 11th, so good for him.
Yeah, that's not bad. He's 31 though.
It's old.
That is old.
Rory's
Cam
36.
Young was 28.
Didn't realize that.
He looks older. Brothers
mean,
had
he's been
some life
around.
on them.
We were playing Rory, like PGA Tour Rory McIlroy in 2010, right?
Yeah,
Like
At least.
sophomore
Yeah.
year of high school.
and he wasn't much older.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
He
what's
turned pro at
crazy.
18, obviously, yeah. And his first win was when he was like 20, maybe? 19. He won a tournament, and 2009 was his first win.
That is wild.
Crazy.
I mean, he's got a lot more in him. Back-to-back Masters. It's almost like he's hitting his prime. Post-stress prime, I should say. He's hitting what should have been his early 30s.
Yeah.
But it was so tumultuous.
Pressure's off. He's got the well, now he's got to go for the 2-time Grand Slam. So
Heck yeah.
is that what they
Heck
call it
yeah.
that in golf? I shouldn't. It's a tennis thing.
I mean, I'm
The
sure
career slam
I'm
is that
sure.
a thing in golf?
Career Grand Slam,
The
yeah.
Grand Slam is a thing. He was only
Yeah,
the fifth
okay.
to do it.
Yeah.
Just waiting on
Like-
Spieth to get his.
Spieth
US
is
Open
done, dude.
but
Spieth
it's
is
not gonna happen.
done.
Sad.
Yeah. He's 10 years late now.
One hit wonder is what that guy was. Gave us 1 year of like incredible golf.
Yeah, I was looking at
Scotty
property to
though
buy
is the
on
real deal.
Yeah, I was looking at property to buy on Spieth Island, but I just couldn't pull the trigger, and good thing I didn't because he's
No.
kind of,
That was like buying land in the metaverse. All right, did you see that Meta is officially taking down whatever they called the metaverse?
Wow. How many billions?
Someone had legit paid
Zuckerberg's
millions of
thinking of that.
dollars to live next to Mark Zuckerberg's like home in the metaverse. Something like that. Anyway, baseball, softball, portal, ball's got a spring game announcement. There's a lot going on, boys, on campus. We'll start with baseball. Good news, finally. My gosh. Sweep of VMI this weekend. First conference sweep, first conference series win, I think. Brings us to 5-4 in conference play. The most important thing here is we are squarely back in the hunt for a 1 or 2 seed for the SoCon tournament. Just to give you some standings, Wofford currently is 8-1. ETSU and Western are tied at 6-3. Then we're sitting there at 5-4. Mercer, surprisingly, came into the conference play as the darling of the non-con. They're sitting at 4-5. Citadel's 3-6, and then UNCG VMI 2-7. UNCG is okay. They challenged themselves more than VMI. VMI's record is bloated, 24-11. They did not challenge themselves in the non-conference. So SoCon's still up to grab. I would expect Wofford to falter. There's no way that they're going to just run through this conference. It looks like a pretty competitive one, at least for 5 or 6 teams. So we'll see. But the sweep over VMI adds some much needed juice to the dugout because my gosh, it was looking bleak there for a minute.
yeah, you had to have it. You mentioned VMI's strength of schedule was in the 300s. See, like as you said, that 24-10 or whatever record's a little bloated. Just Samford to find
It's
some
deceiving.
confidence again. Yeah, just a little bit. Samford goes out and wins 10-4 on Friday, 8-3 on Saturday, then gets the dub 5-3 today. So yeah, bounce back spot in their third conference series. This the first they've won. Had to have it.
And a little fun fact, Souders now leads the conference in hits, which is cool. And Joseph Lee, top 4 in strikeouts in conference play. So maybe things are looking up. We'll see. Maybe Joseph Lee really is the ace that is going to carry the team to a decent season. We shall see. Softball, on the other hand, lost their first series of the season, falling 1 game to 2 to Western Carolina, salvaging Sunday. But interesting, the softball standings. So, Mike, we were talking about this before. You had said when we were talking about the result this weekend, you were surprised that Samford was sitting third because they have been playing so well. And you're right. Like we went to the standings, and it's kind of weird. Like they've been rolling first series loss, and yet we're sitting at third at 8-5. UNCG's 10-2, Western's 9-4, then us. Chattanooga's 7-6, Mercer's 5-7, Wofford 5-7, Furman 3-9, ETSU 3-10. Fairly similar to the baseball standings. A little bit tighter up at the top, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins. But still, kind of like we've been playing so well, and you would expect, okay, we're second. But no, we're third. We're third with Furman on the road next and on the road at ETSU. So we're not back home until the last series of the season against UNCG as far as conference play. In fact, actually, looking at the schedule, we have Alabama in a midweek tomorrow, or on Tuesday, April 14th, and then we're not back at home until May 2nd. So that's a long time. We go to Furman and then at West Georgia and then at ETSU. Kind of tough.
I'm trying to make sense of our record because we've not lost a series and we swept Chat. I would definitely think
We lost 2 to Western.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we lost 2 to Western, 1 to Wofford, 1 to Mercer.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, you're right.
Well, that should only be 4. That's
They're
8-4
in the conference.
Why? Oh yeah, okay. Our website says 8-4. But this is not. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. The SoCon website says 8-5.
I'm shocked.
That's a good catch,
the
Mike.
SoCon website does not know how to.
Man, now I don't feel so good about the stats I gave for baseball. Like maybe Souders doesn't lead the conference in hits. Interesting.
Yeah, apparently they have a social media department. I don't know if they really do, but I guess they definitely don't have anybody do the website since they can't count correctly. So.
Okay, well let's do a little.
So I don't know what's going on.
Now let's do a check. Let's see what Western Carolina. Let's see what their actual record is. Okay, they're 8-4 in conference play. The SoCon website has them at 9-4. You know what it's doing? Western has the tiebreak over Samford because of the series win. So maybe they added a loss to us and a win to them to put them ahead, but that's weird.
Like their systems aren't complex enough to just move them up a line.
Dude, I don't like this at all. What? Hold on, let's look at UNCG. Here we go, boys. Are we ready? Drum rolls, please. Conference website says 10-2. They are.
Do we need to build something on our site that has it correctly?
10-2. They are 10-2.
10-2. Okay.
But let's double check. They've lost a game to Furman and a game to Wofford. They are in fact 10-2 in conference play. So yeah, we're tied for second, but Western has the tiebreak over us. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm not going to bother checking Chattanooga's. I guarantee you it's wrong. If Western and Samford were wrong, Chattanooga is definitely wrong. Interesting. Good catch, Mike.
Something in their system must have counted a conference loss because on the SoCon side they have it as 18-27 when in reality we're 18-26. I don't know where I don't know where that came from.
It's all rigged.
I don't know.
It's all predetermined. The SoCon had us all fooled. They thought the NFL. They made us believe the NFL was the scripted one. Little did we know it's the SoCon.
SoCon softball.
Anyway,
that's a conspiracy theory Netflix documentary in the waiting.
Literally,
that's an untold series right there. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike. Would they have the AI studios crafting custom content based on your algorithm? That's if we logged into Netflix tomorrow, that's what we would see. Oh boy.
I'm here for it.
Mike, any other comments on baseball, softball? We kind of flew through that. Good catch on the record.
No, it's
big math guy over there.
Baseball, yeah. I said it finance. Baseball's got a lot of opportunity to make a push here, but that final season series at Wofford's going to be, or against Wofford's going to be, probably the deciding factor. Thankfully, it's at Samford.
Yeah. Because we hit the easy series against VMI, UNCG. If we can sweep UNCG, that will set us up nicely to be competitive against Mercer, Citadel, Wofford, and have a decent shot at a 2 seed. I don't think the 1 seed is in play anymore. I think we're a little too far behind, but who knows? Really?
I mean, if we sweep Wofford, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I'm just not sure if we have the pitching.
Yeah, and I know this drops on Wednesday, but what a day at Samford's campus Tuesday. Baseball hosts Mississippi State and softball hosts Bama at the same night. I'm sure that'll go. That'll go great.
Yeah, parking's been great.
Parking will be terrible. I'm just gonna say it now. If we got run rolled by Alabama, we're gonna get run rolled by Mississippi State. This team can hit the ball. My goodness. They're so good this year. They're so good. They might win the national championship.
Tennessee swept them this weekend, didn't they?
Really?
Pretty sure.
Dude, Tennessee. So, Mike, I don't understand
Actually,
Tennessee this year.
Check that. I haven't checked today's score. I know they won the first 2 games.
Well, that's good enough. I mean, Tennessee's
Yeah,
been so up and down.
Yeah, they did sweep. They won 7-2 today. So yeah, Tennessee.
Was
they
it
won
in
one game, 4-row
Starkville?
game, 5-row game. Yep, Starkville.
Oh, dude, I bet they are so salty. I bet they are so salty.
Yeah, they're gonna come out angry
Man.
on Tuesday. That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, that bodes not well.
really mad as heck on Tuesday. Yeah, how about Samford's midweek like this month? They were in Tuscaloosa obviously last Tuesday, host State Tuesday, host Auburn at the Met on Tuesday, and then host Jacksonville State. So it's a pretty good midweek for the month.
So if anyone listens to the 11.7 podcast, the hot, cold, hot theory, Mississippi State is currently cold. They got swept by Georgia, swept by Tennessee. Are we going to be the team that propels them back into the hot heading into the end of the season? We'll see. We'll see. It's a pretty good theory. I think Oklahoma is currently testing that theory. Samford is certainly testing that theory. I mean, if the sweep of VMI actually propels us to a decent end of the season, I might become a believer in the hot, cold, hot. Anyway, yes, Mike, they do have a shot to make the Wofford series at the end of the season matter for something. I still can't believe Wofford is 8-1 in conference play. Although we didn't actually double check that, because if they're wrong about softball, let's just double check right quick.
Just questioning everything we know about Southern Conference sports after reading the website.
They are 8-1, but my gosh, I want to hear some of these non-con teams. This is not basketball, okay? Mercyhurst University, Northern Illinois, New Jersey Institute of Technology, Davidson, St. Joe's, Belmont, Princeton, Xavier. This would be a decent basketball schedule, but my gosh, baseball, please give me a break. And
You're
in
saying
conference,
the New
they've only
Jersey
played.
Institute for Technology would be a solid basketball game.
No, but Mike, I bet they have a better basketball team than baseball team.
Basketball
That's-
16. Basketball is 16-17. Baseball's 11-19. In case any
Hey,
NJIT
okay.
fans out there listening.
Okay.
I was more meaning like St. Joe's and Xavier,
Belmont.
Mercyhurst. I feel like I've heard of their basketball team. Maybe.
Yeah, they just moved
Not
up
sure.
to D1, I think.
Not sure where they are
I
though.
don't know.
Anyway, yeah, Wofford is 8-1. We did fact check based on Wofford's website. Now maybe Wofford's line wouldn't put it past them. But tennis. Let's talk tennis real quick because the SoCon tournament starts this season or this week. We have Wofford on Thursday. Funny enough, I think the women also play Wofford.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, we're the 5 seed on the women's side. Wofford's the 4 seed. Winner of that game will play Furman. Presumably Furman will roll. Coincidentally, Furman's defending champs. They're the number 1 seed again this year on the women's side. On the men's side, ETSU, as we said last week, is the 1 seed. We are the 2 seed playing Wofford. Winner plays Chat, or the winner of our game plays the winner of Chad UNCG, which would be pretty interesting. Our Chattanooga match was super tight. UNCG less so. But trying to defend the championship from last year. Current reigning SoCon tournament champs. We'll see if we can do it again. But yeah, 3 p.m. on Thursday. We play Friday at 2. And then if we make the championship, boys, I'm going to Chattanooga Saturday. Because that'd be high.
Sick.
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
I know.
You haven't spent much time in Chattanooga lately, so I figured you want to go back and check out some tennis. Yeah, right?
Unfortunately,
Might
we
as
still
well
have to get our
just move
car.
to Chattanooga.
Oh, okay.
There's something to go get. You're right, Mike. It felt like we did.
Wait, why is your car in Chattanooga?
Because we have the company car, Madeline's car, my car, and we only have 2 people to drive. Knox is only
Knox is not there yet.
there yet.
It's a little
So
slow.
we
You
got
just
to
pick it
go.
up. Yeah.
That's right. We got to go get the last car.
A little behind the 8 ball. Knox can pick it up.
That's right. We could drive for Uber if he was old.
Do they
enough.
play?
That'd
Is
be
the
extra
SoCon
fun.
tournament at Chattanooga at UTC's? Like,
I assume
facility?
so. I assume so. They
Champions
have a pretty
Club.
nice facility.
I would check the SoCon website, but we can't trust them, so I don't know where you would.
I can't trust it. I mean, my goodness.
Is it even in Chattanooga?
Yes.
Yeah.
3400 Lupton Drive, Chattanooga. Champions Club Tennis Complex.
Excuse me.
So
Champions
maybe
Club.
not?
If they won any
Interesting.
championships recently,
Oh,
they call it Champions
this
Club.
is North Chattanooga. Oh, good question, Mike. Now maybe the Mocs play here too, but it does not look like the official this is Chattanooga Mocs Tennis. The Champions Tennis Club is the flagship facility offered by Chattanooga's Parks and Outdoors. Walk-up play and
That's
reservations are
cities,
welcome
okay.
based on availability. 26 hard courts. My goodness. 6,000 square foot clubhouse with lockers, showers, viewing areas, pro shop, etc.
It's
Does not
practically
show how
Augusta for
nice it
college
is.
tennis.
No cell phones allowed in this tournament either.
Yeah, no cell phones allowed.
Look, I'm not
Only
going to say
patrons,
it's
no
the
fans.
nicest, but it's pretty cool.
Do they have ice cream?
It's right on the
sandwiches
river.
in the
I mean,
concourse
that's cool.
concession?
It's kind of out there though, and as far as the city, once you kind of get past the North Shore region, you're just kind of you're getting close. You're getting close to um, like the state park and Harrison Bay and all. Like the further north you go, just the less there is. So I don't know about the actual location. Not too fun, but otherwise,
Maybe get
looks
breakfast
pretty.
with Dan Earl when you're up there. I don't know. See what he's up to.
Yeah, Dan, you still going after those VMI transfers we see? You know they got to wait out of here, right? Like that's just dead money sitting on
Still
your
hasn't
bench.
learned
But
that.
hey, you
Yeah, this guy's
do
hurt. He can't
you,
even play
buddy.
next year.
Yeah, you do you spin that NIL, please, Dan. That's how we like it. Speaking of Grant, give us some portal updates.
They're still hung over from the NIT championship last year. They got to get a reel back in.
Literally, them in Auburn,
Yeah.
hang the banner.
There you go. Yeah, we do have some addition and a new addition on the Samford men's side. A really familiar name around these parts. Ty Davis transferred from Creighton, former Mountain Brook guard. His dad used to be the head Mountain Brook head basketball coach who replaced Bucky. He just stepped down after this season to.
I was about to say
take a
Bucky
break
has a kid.
for basketball. Dad Tyler played at Samford. His mom, Ty's mom, played at Samford too. So a nice little homecoming for Ty, coming back home. Probably where he should have started out in the first place. But I mean, good for him for Creighton to go up and get some action. The numbers aren't going to wow you, but I mean, he would become to Samford if he was averaging 10 and 8 at Creighton. So I mean, you get a guy who's 6'4", who's a hometown guy, add some length to the backcourt. It's a really good ad for Samford, who I think can be really good at this level.
Didn't we? I feel like we talked about him when he was coming out of high school.
Yeah, probably did.
Right?
Yeah, he was the number one recruit in the state of Alabama in 2024. That year went to Creighton. He chose Creighton over Oregon and a couple other bigger schools. But he's coming back home for Samford for 2 more years. So he's got 2 years of eligibility left.
Yeah, I don't remember talking about him, but it's definitely a good get. I mean, he was a 4-star out of high school. I don't know which ranking that had him at a 4-star, maybe on 247. But I mean, he can shoot the ball. He likes to be a pass first kind of player. He started 12 games this year, and like you said, Grant, numbers don't really wow you, but like to start for Creighton is impressive. So definitely high IQ kind of player, coach's kid. So a little bit concerned when his dad stepped down from coaching Mountain Brook a couple months ago that he was going to be out of the running to come back to Samford. Thought maybe his dad was going to surely not move out of Birmingham, but anyways, we thought that would have been a good reason for him to come to Samford because his family's still in Mountain Brook, but glad it all worked out.
Yeah, Samford does have 2 assistant coach openings. So, I mean, if he really wanted to, if that's something, I'm sure Lenny will. He's looking elsewhere right now, but I think he really just wanted to stop the whole basketball grind. I'm sure replacing Bucky at a place in Mountain Brook, if you're not winning state championships every year, it's like it get kind of tiring. So that's probably why he kind of stepped down. But I mean, it's good. I guess Ty's coming home, so it's good for his family and everything. And he gets to play at Samford, which is again where he probably should have started out coming out of high school.
It's interesting to see what happens when you can't just stick kids in random apartments in your school district anymore.
Has he won a state championship since he took over?
He coached in a couple. I think they won one, maybe one. They played in a couple. Obviously, when Ty was in school, but obviously they haven't had the same level the last couple of years. But yeah, the Buddy Garrity mailbox doesn't exist anymore.
That's like every time I think of that, I immediately go to Friday Night Lights. So
yeah,
thank you.
There you go. I did mention some coaching front one of Samford's assistant Murphy, Tyler Murphy. Sorry, not Tyler. Excuse me, Tyler Murray. There you go, Tyler Murray. He's going to be the new GM at Clemson. Funny enough, so he's going to go work in a kind of front office role at Clemson. He was with Lenny for the last 6 seasons, coming over from Lipscomb, and then Vince Martin reportedly is going to be on the staff at Georgia State, so he's moving over there. He was with Lenny for 3 years, 2 at Lipscomb, once at Samford. Worked at ETSU before that, so he's moving on to Georgia State. So Lenny has replaced 2 assistants along with those 2 players that left for the portal, and Dylan and Zion. So.
It's interesting that we would have a guy leave to be the GM of a Power 4 team. I just don't know if you'd...
To transition from coach to GM, is that a pretty common transition?
Maybe.
Yeah, I know Clemson's former GM, who actually just took the GM job at Oklahoma, he was a coach and kind of transitioned to that. So I guess that's kind of new. If guys don't want to hire out and go elsewhere, I guess it's kind of easy. Like, hey, have this coach who's really good at numbers and whatnot. Let's bring it over. But yeah, it is kind of a new kind of trend we've kind of seen. Some schools go like in-house GMs. They don't want to go outside. And Murray did work for one of Clemson's new assistants, Chad Warner, at a D2 school, which is where Murray worked before coming over to Lipscomb. So there's some familiarity there with somebody on the staff now. So I guess that's kind of connection. And Dylan might end up actually visiting Clemson. So we'll see if that goes down. But yeah, so just more.
Didn't Riley Allenstock visit Clemson this week too?
Yeah, he visited Cincinnati too. So we'll see what kind of works there. But again, another Clemson Samford trade. I guess this concludes the John Gross trade. I guess Murray was the player to be named later in this trade. Yeah, so
I think we're still on top in that trade.
Yeah, I'm sure. A 9-for-1. Yeah, is this like the Herschel Walker trade? Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out Thursday night.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about, so football announced their spring game Thursday night, 7:00 Central. There may be, I don't know if there's a concert, but it looks like it's full-fledged. Like we're having cheerleaders and all that stuff for the game. Should be fun. I love that it's under the lights. It doesn't really get dark till maybe 8, but still excited to see the squad. And it will be fun if they have a little maybe halftime or pre-game concert type deal. That would definitely get some of the students out there. Not sure if they are, but it seemed like based on the announcement, there may be some kind of entertainment.
Yeah, that would be cool if there's something to kind of be a part of the whole thing with it being a Thursday night, like you said. But yeah, it's interesting. Samford's first public spring game. I remember they would do something with Hatcher. It was like, hey, our spring game's at 7 a.m. Saturday morning if you can make it out. I said, well, I can't make it at 7 a.m. You're crazy on a Saturday. So at least we're doing 7 p.m. on a Thursday.
They would announce it at midnight on Friday. Hey, in 7 hours, they're having a spring scrimmage. Oh, yeah. Sick. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, they got to do something to garner some interest in the program after how boring it's been the last few years. So
very true.
No, it'll be good. I mean, just the scrimmage we went to, there was a lot of energy. There was a lot of people not playing, but in the offense, we watched basically the scout team quarterback. But it looked like there was definitely some juice in the team, which was fun.
Yeah, I didn't see any bubble screens either when I was out there, so that's a plus.
No, dude, a lot of attack the line of scrimmage runs, which you love to see. You love to see if you can move the line of scrimmage. You don't like to see it if you can't. And that's probably what, if Atcher ever listened to this show, he'd probably be screaming at his phone like, we couldn't move the line. Just get off of me about the screen passes. That's all we could do. And like in his defense, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he should know that you can't talk to Sam Devaney without him bringing up the offensive line.
It's the only thing that, look, quarterback and O-line, everything else will fall into place. Wide receivers are a dime a dozen. Running backs are certainly a dime a dozen.
No point in having a running back if you don't have an O-line.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could have Adrian Peterson back there, but he ain't doing anything. Ashton Genty was the only guy, and that Boise State line was decent. He's the only guy that I've really seen in the past few years make something out of nothing every single play. I mean, some of those runs are just absurd in the Mountain West, where he's getting tackled 5 yards in the backfield and makes a 30-yard run.
Before the snap, he's standing up like this. He's just like, yeah, I'm just here to, just waiting for the ball. I'm just going to stand right here and wait for the ball.
He absorbs the contact and then goes.
Yeah, that's why you're a top 10 NFL draft pick at Boise State.
And Mike, don't expect the O-line talk to slow down because we signed a Macaulay offense. It's over. It's over. We're going to get him on the pod. My buddy Jack, who works on Macaulay, is upset. Like, he's like, this kid's awesome. So it sounds like we got a good one.
Nice. All right, Sam. We haven't talked about it. We're so late in this, but like, how does it feel that the next great Manning quarterback is playing at Baylor right now?
It feels so good because if he's anything like his cousin, he's going to suck.
I should have known you were going to say that.
I think the unfortunate reality is that he had a sister and they were a package deal. So I don't think Macaulay was going to start
Macaulay's
allowing
not going to
girls.
give
That
in
was at
to
least
the,
the polite. That was the polite excuse the Mannings gave.
I think that's a great time to start accepting females, is to get a Manning in the door.
Terrible time. I think it's okay. I think it would have, frankly, I think having a Manning on campus would have made the current trajectory of the school even worse. Like I think it's heading in the wrong direction in terms of who's being enrolled and how much it costs and all those things. And I think having even more notoriety would only do more harm than good. So I think it's a blessing in disguise. But it did hurt the ego. It definitely hurt the ego.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
As long as he ends up in Tennessee, I don't really care.
We'll see if he's short. That's his problem right now. He may not grow.
Well, he's an eighth grader, isn't he? Or is he freshman already?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like...
He'll be a freshman in a few months.
He'll be fine. Have that surgical leg implant to grow 4 inches if he needs to.
Because, looks like he's smart. Looks like he's very smart. Baylor's building a wagon over there, unfortunately. I think what hurts the most, Mike, is Peyton would always choose Macaulay to go work out at during the summer when he was in Chattanooga. And that's where I met him and Tom Brady. And it's like now if he were playing, he would be choosing Baylor. Like he's not playing, so he's not. But like you know what I mean.
But he's going to be there. I mean, he is there. He's always there.
Right.
He is
there. He's going to be there every Friday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sucks.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he just can't call his friend Tony Vitello to come over anymore. Tony's in San Francisco. He can't.
Hey, Tony
Can't
might
make
be
these
headed
games.
that way pretty soon. So
Yeah.
At least they're not the Astros. The Astros have the most amazing offense we've had in probably since the trash cans, and we don't have pitching to save our life. I mean, every time I look at we're like losing 7-8 every game. Like how?
You're Samford? What?
It's insane.
That's incredible.
We're like a my Grant, help me out. Who was our coach before
Casey.
David? Casey. We're like a Casey team on steroids. Like where it's just super lopsided.
We could score 12 but give up 16. Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. I mean, I think we got swept by the Mariners and we lost to are we playing the A's or the Twins maybe? I don't know. We lost today too. Or yesterday. Anyway. Baseball's in full swing, and it's already a freaking good season. A lot of good storylines. Dodgers are probably going to win 3 in a row.
I'm so glad that we had the World Cup this summer because I cannot do months of baseball.
Can't do
with
baseball?
no other sport. No.
Yeah, we do have the World Cup, which
World
is
Cup
going to
would be
be
great.
so depressing. We're just going to want to bang our heads in the wall because our U.S. team is still not good.
Yeah, no, I don't care about that. It's just fun to watch.
I
We
do.
suck.
I think we should. I think at this point we should have a good national team.
No, no, we absolutely should. With how big our country is and how much we pump
Money
into youth
we've
sports,
spent?
yeah, it's ridiculous.
If our hockey team can beat Canada, the soccer team should be good. I mean, they play hockey in Florida now, for Pete's sakes.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, the World Cup's gonna be sweet.
They did announce that Argentina's playing a couple warm-up games. They're playing in Auburn and Kyle Fields. That's pretty sick that they're doing that. So
That's
Interesting.
super random.
so anyway, first week of June. Yeah, I don't know how they decided on Auburn and Kyle Field and
Hey guys,
College
it's
Station,
all-
but that's what they're doing.
Interesting.
Like ticketed, like you can go watch. It's like open to spectators.
You had two practice games before the World Cup. Yeah, I don't know how they chose Auburn and College Station for venue.
I would totally
That's
drive to
pretty sick.
Auburn to see Argentina.
Yeah, that's sick. I'm assuming Messi's playing again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tickets
to.
drop on Wednesday, I think, when this drops. I think.
Yeah,
I think.
that's
Either
cool.
Tuesday
Do
or
we know who
Wednesday.
the favorite is?
Set the
Is it
presale.
Germany? Spain? I know Spain's
I think.
unworldly or otherworldly, but
I think Spain is. I mean, France is always good, but I
Sure,
think Spain's
sure.
the favorite.
Spain, France, England, Argentina. Shocker, shocker, shocker.
Yeah, Spain plus 440, France 500, England 600, Argentina plus 750, along with Brazil.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna most likely be Spain, because wasn't it Was it last World Cup? No, he wasn't on the team yet. But Spain had some like 17-year-old phenom.
That's
It's a
this
baller.
kid. It's what's his name? Yexel?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Baller.
insane.
maybe it was last World Cup. He was like the youngest goal scorer, something like that. Or maybe it was the Euros.
No, I think it was this last World Cup.
Anyway, Italy didn't make it. Shocking, not. I don't know how. If at least we aren't Italy, who has legitimate championship quality teams, and they don't even qualify.
They
Like at
lost.
least we're not
Who did they
good.
lose to? Who did they lose to in the?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
some like
It
some
was
tiny like
some
Monte
tiny
like
country I've
some
never
like
even heard of.
Yeah,
tiny country.
it's expanded field too. The field's even bigger. They went from 32 to 48, and they still.
Yeah, it
couldn't
was
get in.
embarrassing.
Yeah, that's bad.
Funny, you type in Italy lost world and it's World War II.
Knock them
They
while they're
lost
down.
to-
Why don't you, Sam?
They lost to Bosnia-Herzegovina on penalties in a 1-1
probably.
draw.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, they've won 4 World Cups in their history and got knocked out by Bosnia before even making it to the tournament.
That's so bad. Did Bosnia-Herzegovina make it?
Yeah,
Also,
I think
apparently
they lost to
our
advance.
World Cup draw is tough because apparently maybe Turkey's not bad or something like that. I don't know. I'm not super well versed in my World Cup soccer yet. We're gonna have to get
Yeah, it's so early. We got some time.
Cole back on here. Cole's a big U.S. national
Big
team
soccer
fan.
guy. Yeah, I haven't really looked
Poor guy.
into it. I don't even know when it starts. Pretty soon, surely.
Yeah, I know. I just keep saying summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some time. Yeah, we got time. Maybe after our Jeopardy episode, we run back. Maybe we can get into some World Cup with Cole.
June 11th. June 11th. U.S. has their first game against Paraguay, June 12th.
Dang, I'll be
be
back.
honeymooning?
Nice. No, we'll be back. We'll be back.
All right, anything else, boys? We've
That's it.
digressed so far from
Yeah. It was a short episode.
everything.
I was about to say June 11th was the OJ chase, but it was June 17th. So disregard that.
That would have been very random, Grant, so thank you. I'm assuming no other comments. With that, State of the Bulldogs is out. I hope everybody has a fantastic week, and let's go tennis.